Hey, Decide Your Destiny crew, Carl Spirides here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Your Destiny Daily Dose. Decide to reflect on your friendships. Reflect on the friendships that have become toxic or are toxic now, and the friends that aren't serving you anymore. They're not really serving you, they're not serving your cause, they're not serving your mission, they're not serving the value you're adding onto this world. And reflect on the friends that are serving you. Reflect on the friendships you have that are, showing up for you every single day. Those friends that are showing up for you and you're showing up for them. Maybe some days they're showing up for you more than you're showing up for them, but you're looking at those friends that are showing up for you. There's only, a few solid friends that you need in this life to steer you through your course, to steer you through most challenges and hard times and struggles, and there's important aspects in those friends. It's understanding, listening, not judging you, kindness, caring, considerate, challenging you. And sometimes they might say no to you, and that might upset you straight off the bat. But maybe you needed to hear that no, maybe you needed to hear something or a challenge from your friend, because you've got this friendship that you understand so well and you have been reflecting on maybe after this video or before this video, but that you can actually understand, hey, they're looking out for me. That's why they're saying no there. That's why they're challenging me. That's why they're questioning me. That's why what they're asking, they're trying to, make me more curious about working out the real truth of the core message that I'm trying to identify with, And having those friends, a few core friends that really show up for you and you show up for them, and you've got that unspoken, unnegotiated contract where you turn up for each other and you show up for each other and you add value for each other. I think that's one of the important things. And thinking about those sort of friends as you reflect, think about the friends that kind of, after a conversation, you feel good, you feel upbeat, you feel like your energy hasn't been drained, you feel like your energy has been boosted, or they're the people that you're going to go to. Another tactic you might use is granny crossing the road to get the bus tactic. Would this friend that I'm talking to, while I'm looking in his eyes, while he's saying all these nice things, while he's telling me these stories, could I rely on this friend if there was a grandmother out there somewhere and she couldn't cross this busy street to get to a bus stop so she could get a bus home? Do I think that this friend would take that granny in her arm, walk them across the street so she could get to that bus stop? Can I actually see that? Do they have that kindness quality? Do they have that quality that kind of they think more than just themselves and what they've got to gain and what they're trying to get out of life? And it doesn't mean that you don't have friends that are go-getters. You want to have friends that are go-getters. You want to have friends that are doing things, that are creating things, that are achieving and striving. But they will take a moment of pause to be kind, to add value, to serve. Really work out those type of friends. And make sure they're not fakers, because there's a lot of fakers out there, and there's a lot of, I wouldn't say that, a lot of fakers. I think there's a lot of people that don't know what their core message and their core purpose and their core reason is, So maybe one day they turn up and they want to be kind and they want to be considerate, but the next day they've been programmed, or their reality is, oh, I need to take. They've gone into scarcity mindset instead of abundance mindset, So just be wary of that, be wary of those friends and the moments they go through that. Another way is, even looking beyond the physical realm. Sometimes those people that show up for you at the right time, you just can't explain it. You're like, oh my God, this person must have known that I was feeling down about this, or this person must have seen that I was, how do they know? How do they know to kind of be there for me at that moment? That's the same in relationships that you have in your life, or one relationship that you have for your life, and friendships that you have for your life, or family. It's the same thing across the board, that amazing ability, that intuition, that kind of invisible magic that they show up for you at the exact right time with the right message and the right, value adding to your life. So really reflect on those friendships. You don't want to go along in life and have a shackle around your ankle that's pulling you back and pulling you down. You were sent here, you've got a mission, you've got a goal, you've got value to add to people's lives, you've got lives to save, you've got lives to inspire, you've got amazing things to create. So spend your time creating that with the right people that are going to collaborate, that are going to influence, that are going to help you. And it doesn't mean you neglect people, You know, there's obviously a balance here. If a friend's going through a rough time, you're still there for them, and you realize that they're not upset with you, you know, and you're not upset with them. It's the behavior, you know, that they're going through, or the trauma, and you're there for them and you're listening to them, you know. But you've got to ask yourself, you've got to take some time and really reflect on your friend group, because, you know, many people talk about it, you know, your top 5 friends, you know, is the branch of income you're going to have, or whatever it is. But I just feel like energetically, you know, you're going to be either boosted up or pulled down. You know, when you go into a room, do you feel boosted up or pulled down? You know, and you should bring the energy into that room, but, you know, what is the environment doing to you? How is the environment interacting with you? You know, how are your friends interacting with you? That's what you have to question. You know, how many times do I have to follow up with this person until I get a response? You know, how long does our friendship extend to? Surely, you know, that person should reach out to me. You know, are they going to mention something positive coming up, or is it just going to be negative for the next 2 years? You know, you've got to ask some of these questions and really see who you're surrounding yourself with in your life, because that's going to actually mold your life. And it's important, guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. You know, if you've got some friends out there who might need to see this, if you've got someone who's maybe they're going through something at the moment, you know, maybe they're struggling with some friend that they've got to give a bit of space or a bit of time from, just for a period of time, send this through to them. And as always, guys, remember, like, comment, let me know, you know, if you like this, if you want more videos like this. And as always, remember, decide your destiny. Cheers.